Hello, sweet spirits, and welcome back to Faerielike Tarot and Readings at Faerielike 222. I hope everybody's had a great day. Been a whole lot of snow around the country, hasn't it? I hope that y'all have taken the opportunity to enjoy your snow days. Here, we don't know if we're going to get snow or not, so it is what it is. Just go with the flow. That's all you can really do, right? So today I was picking up on an energy and I feel like I need to do a reading on that. And then afterwards I will probably do another collective reading. But this is definitely for a specific energy out there. Or if it resonates with you, go with the flow. Take it as it comes. Take it or leave it. Just doing a little sage here first. Sage and cedar, right? I don't know what I'm burning anymore. Yeah, I've been taking quite a few breaks between these readings. It just seems like every time I kind of get things back on the ball, something else happens. And I had a recent birthday, so I definitely took off for that. I took off for work for that, and I had a lovely time. Thank you, everybody that came to chill with me on my birthday, or I ran into, and folks buying me drinks and stuff. That was a lot of fun. I enjoy you all. And thank you, all of you out there in YouTube's land, for coming to my reading. I hope that it can be insightful and helpful to you. Palo Santo. Sometimes you just gotta have sound effects. I kind of was delaying this reading. Pardon me. I kind of was delaying this reading because I was really enjoying my music that I was listening to. I'm like, man, I wish I could listen to this while I was reading. And I don't know if you can see here. I'll probably come down a little bit so y'all can see the cards a little better. And I had some rose petals fall off. And I'm like, oh, we let lay. I'll try to adjust here. I made things weird. I'm always making stuff weird, man. No, I'm not. Little herbal tea. Oh, I felt like I got my own message tonight on my tea. It's the yogi one, and I think that this goes for everybody out there. Your greatest strength is love. And this tea is traditional medicinals. In all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. Aristotle. Isn't that the truth? Nature is marvelous. I just realized that my spoon is Nesquik. They do not endorse me, but I like that spoon. I like quirky, unusual things. For I myself am quirky and unusual. So I'm just trying to tap back in that particular energy. Something is saying go with the gold cards. Oh, I need to clean this. Puppy visited me over the weekend too, and he likes to get his snout up on here to see if there's any food crumbs. And unfortunately, he's a black dog and this is white. Beautiful, beautiful pup. He's crazy, but I love him. All right, spirit, guardian angels, and ancestors, help lead me on this specific energies reading. Bring some good advice for the turmoil I felt earlier in the day. Ooh. Oh my goodness. And I'm trying to be careful. I need to change out of this shirt. I don't know why I didn't do it before the reading. I just got fresh ink like right here. And this particular tank top has that line that goes down the center. Okay, here we go. First card out, Death. We've got some endings going on right now. We've got Two of Cups in reverse. We have King of Swords in reverse. I'm already getting messages. We've got 10 of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Oh, I don't know why I feel all yawny. I am not tired. I don't know, sometimes they say when you yawn or burp, or the other thing, they say it's spirit. Okay, it's pretty clear. We got Knight of Cups. So obviously with the Death card, you've got a big ending coming to things. Two of Cups. Feeling loss of love with this particular Two of Cups. King of Swords in reverse. A feeling of holding your tongue. Needing to hold your tongue and not say the things. 10 of Wands, it's time to set down the burdens. And Page of Cups, new beginnings with love is what I get from that. New offers. All right, let's go with the Death. What's up with the Death? Ace of Wands, Death. I feel part of the Ace of Wands in this particular stance is representing ego to an extent. Let's get more on that. More on the Ace of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay. Very serious about this. Spirit's saying they really want you to get to heart. Want you to focus more on work. Your due diligence. Things that you might have been neglecting is coming to my mind. It's time to go down the path, not the rabbit hole. I don't know why I heard that, but there we go. What's next? More on this Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Cups then. What's up with Two of Cups? Okay. We have the Hanged Man. So I feel like this was a loss of an opportunity, loss of love, and you're feeling kind of hung up about that. But it's giving you a new perspective on things. What else on this Hanged Man, please? Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. More on this Ace of Swords. That energy is confusing. Thank you. Okay. We've got Seven of Cups. So what they're saying is with this Hanged Man, you've got a new perspective that you can cut through the fog with. I really see the fog on the Seven of Cups. And this might be a person coming to help you. Or it might just be that like the wolves becoming the wool is starting to come off your eyes maybe. And that is clearing the path so that you can see more clearly. Can we get one more on this line, please? That Seven of Cups. Thank you. Yes. Okay. So this was the situation. You had a 10 of Swords moment. You see that the path that you were going down is only going to lead to pain. The fog is clearing and you are starting to realize that whatever current path that you were going down is only leading to pain. All right, let's check out this King of Swords, please. Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles. And we also had Six of Wands pop out. Maybe I should go a little slower, sorry. I'm really feeling the energies on these. Yeah, it feels like the deed has been done. And now it's kind of time for you to focus more on money and saving, is the energy I'm getting from that. So that when it's time to celebrate, you can ride in on this horse. What's more? 6, thank you. And I cover her fun bits. So you can be the star. So you can rise above and sit in your true balance and harmony. So now is really not the time for like harsh actions. It's time to be doing some self-care, self-love, self-improvement, shadow work, really delving deep into self. All right, 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, no, this is going, that was on the second pile. We got the 3 of Cups upright. And that landed on the second pile where we just had the 10 of Swords. So it's kind of like Spirit saying, like, don't worry. This time in your life is going to end and you're going to be able to celebrate. After all, we got the Star come out upright. And that's some heavy air energy. That's creativity. I just heard in my head, going where the wind blows. Anything else on the Star? Was like a huge chunk. If it's meant to come out, it will come out. There we go. Thank you. Land right on the Star. Magician in reverse. And that's, yeah. Anyways, I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole on the Magician. I love the Magician card, but it's in reverse. So now is the time to kind of go within, to think about what you really want, so that you can manifest clearly with clear intent, not out of a spot of lack and feeling need and want. Because when you're in that feeling of need, want, you're just going to get more want, need feeling back from the universe, because it's a direct mirror to you. So that's why it's so important to fully heal yourself. Go within, sit centered in your heart. Make sure that you're balanced throughout. Make sure, and the way to do that is take care of yourself. Good sleep, good nutrition, avoid that fast food. I mean, every once in a while, it's okay to have, you know, your little treats. You know, maybe your jam is Burger King or something, once in a great while. Maybe your jam is homemade lasagna, once in a great while. Of course, when we eat, fresh is always best. You want those good nutrients from the sun and the soil and the rain to nourish your body. And you need that good rest so you can think clearly and even do some dream work. I mean, when you dream, you go into the other realms, you speak with your higher self, and record your dreams. Anyways, we'll jump off that rabbit hole. 10 of Wands in reverse, that flipped right out. We've got Page of Cups. Oh, I was mistaken. Over here, we have Knight of Cups, not Page of Cups, but it's interesting. I saw it as that. Once you set down your burdens, you do this self-love, self-care, that's when a new love opportunity, or a love opportunity, maybe even circling back, I'm not sure. But you got to do the work inside before you can express love outside. You need to be fully healed, because when you bring a lot of trauma, drama, things going on that are really heavy in your life, you got to set that down. You got to set that load down before you can expect someone to come into you. Because, I mean, when you find the perfect partner, your soulmate, your twin flame, what have you, they're not coming in to fix you. You got to fix yourself. They're there to lift you up and increase your happiness. You should already be a happy person, self-balanced, self-regulated, and not have to depend on another for your happiness. Your happiness comes from within here, all within. So when that love offer comes in, you're both healed and you can cherish one another and have peace. More on Page of Cups. Whoa, 1 or 2 at the time. You know the dizzle. Thank y'all. Yeah. We've got the Tower. It came out in reverse, and as soon as it came out in reverse, this is a battle within your mind. This is not a physical realm. This is a spirit and soul and heart, mind. You know, it's just, it's an internal battle. It's not like, I'm out of money or whatever. Yeah, this is just an internal battle, and this just further abjugates that you really should do some healing. I mean, there's self-help books out there. And go ahead and do a shout out to Oxford Music. This weekend, Saturday, we have Love Fest downtown Oxford, and I will be there reading tarot. And as a matter of fact, I believe I will be bringing some of these self-help books. They're oldies, but they're goodies. I don't need them, and might as well pass it on to someone that does. I've learned those lessons a long time ago, so I'd be happy to help and give free books while I'm there with what little I have. First come, first serve. So anyways, we'll go back to this Tower moment. Could you clarify for, yeah. They're like, why are you clarifying? This is a battle. It's a battle within the head. Okay. But that's all right, because, you know, that's what they're saying. You got to fix this battle before this new love offer can come in. What's up with the Knight of Cups? Por favor. Strength in reverse. And I am feeling that maybe you're feeling a bit weak and dejected right now, but that strength's within you. You have a strong mind. You have a strong spirit, because that card came out because it's in you. And if you also notice, we got the Magician here. We're manifesting what we want out of life, right? That's also in the Strength card. So you've got the Magician in reverse. You've got the Strength card in reverse. Oh, man. All I can keep preaching is this self-care. I really feel this off this energy is... there's some stuff you got to work on and maybe take a different perspective. You did have the Hanged Man, and hopefully whatever happened, it gave you different perspective on things and give you a clue to a different direction to go. All right, one more, please. All right, what they're saying for the fighting. Okay, and that it's landed right on top of the Five of Wands. It was in reverse, though. We've got the 11 card, 11 of 11. 11 card in reverse. So this is distant coming. You just got to get through this battle. They just want to encourage you that all is not lost. You just need to focus on you. And for the last pile, the King of Cups, we've got 9 of Cups coming out. So your cups will be full again. You'll have lots of cups. And when our cups are overflowing, that's when we can pour into others. That is when we are doing so good that we don't worry that we're going to run out of stuff in our cup. We are just, All right, we're going to do 3 overall, please. Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides. Yes, I saw the flippies. I didn't catch it. All right, there we go. Okay, I don't want to get more than 3 then. We've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have got the Lovers in reverse. These are just confirmations of the whole reading. Got 2 of Pentacles upright. And we've got 3 of Pentacles, the Broken Heart, in reverse. So right now, I feel like maybe money has been weighing on your mind in the background. Wishing maybe it would come in quicker. The Lovers... I mean, the Lovers is still in your energy. We got the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. They're still in that. They're still in your energy. It's just now is not the time. Now is not. You think Indiana Jones? There's no time for love, Dr. Jones. This is not time to be chasing after love or wondering who the next person's going to be. This is time to focus on you, because right now you're kind of doing a juggling act. We got to get out of the juggling act before you can really focus on love. Self-love. That's the most important. You gotta love yourself, man. And this broken heart within, you're gonna pull out of that. You're going to pull out of that most certainly. All right, we're gonna do some Intuit card. Oh, or are we doing Yin Yang? They both came out together. Intuit first. Intuitive cards. I need to make some more. I just bought a whole nother deck to help make more. I feel like these are incomplete, but they do their job getting the message across. All right, for collective and reading. Okay, all right. You do have blessings coming in. Familiar. We have water. The blessings will be coming in divine timing. I know a lot of people get sick of hearing that, but it truly is. It's like mixing fire and water. It's two different energies, and you get steam if you just, but if you have the pot of water and set it on the fire, then you get a beautiful little boil, right? I don't know if that makes any sense. It's just what's coming to mind for it. Under familiar, we have good with money. Get familiar with being good with money. And under water, we have winter. So we now have a timing card of winter. All right, divine timing. While I'm down here, let me just make sure the other cards didn't go under my couch or the ottoman. It did not. Okay. Oh, blessings, divine timing, car. Maybe you'll get a new car. Good with money, please. Good with money, cash. Cash money. And we have night. So something's gonna happen near water in the winter at night possibly. Oh, blessings, divine timing. We have ancestors. So your ancestors are involved in that. Maybe you want to take a look at your beliefs. One more, water, winter, night. Please, just one more. Thank you. Trees. That's interesting how this all lined up. We got water, winter, night, and trees. That's all dealing with nature. Isn't that wild? And then we have blessings, divine timing, ancestors all in one line, car. Maybe they want you to travel. Ooh, scoozy. Familiar, good with money, cash, beliefs. Okay. Now, where are you? Oh boy, please tell me I did not make a mess of this. Okay, I was a good girl. I put them away properly. All right. And I gotta say, since I started in on this energy, it gives me anxiety. Like, I am no stranger to anxiety. I've gotten anxiety attacks. They happen once in a while randomly now, but I used to get them a lot. And one of the first things is like, I can't breathe right. And with this energy, it's like tight and I just can't seem to catch my breath. And as a nurse, I'm sure if I put pulse ox on that my oxygen is just fine. Ooh. Yeah, I just had a center. Your ish is so heavy, man. So heavy. You gotta lay down all those wands, that 10 of wands. You gotta lay it down, sweetheart. Do some cleansing. I want you to stand in the shower, and I want, as the water is coming down you, try not to think of anything. And just as thoughts come, let them pass. Don't dwell on anything, just let them pass. And then feel the water on your skin, and as it cleanses you, just imagine dirt melting off of your body and going down the drain. This is a spiritual cleansing, an easy one. Not completely thorough, but it does help. And it helps with stress. And I might suggest getting some lavender scented something. If you're a male, do not use lavender oil. It has estrogens in it and it can mess with you, I hear. Including like pillow spray and stuff like that, but having something diffusing or incense or even aloe, it's not aloe, lavender plant can help. Listening to 432 megahertz, 538 megahertz. Those are some healing frequencies. All right, So first oracle card we have popping out on the deck with his energy is dreams and messages. Did I not say earlier you need to get good why was I going to say lettuce? Lettuce, money. Maybe it's something to do with money. Maybe the dreams are about money. Write down your dreams, because yeah, I really feel like if you could just sleep and get some good rest, that messages are coming to you and you need to write down your dreams. All right, until debt tears apart. We're in Saturn energy right now. Ooh. Gotta be careful how I move, because that rubbed and I don't like that feeling. Ouchie. That's the first time that's hurt since they inked me, which it didn't hurt that bad. We can talk about that another time though. I did some meditation, but we'll talk about that another time. All right, until debt tears us apart, restrictions, adversity, structure, learning karmic lessons, and maturity. So maybe whatever this was a lack of maturity going into what you were doing. Maybe you were overzealous, you acted too quickly. And let me tell you what, sometimes no action is an action. Sometimes you need to lead sleeping dogs lay and just let the universe do its job for you. Because if you try to push things, you can just push it right out of your energetic field and you don't get that blessing. For some reason, that felt good getting off my chest. Closed off and guarded. Resistance, pride, defensive, wounded warrior. You've been through some ish, so yeah. What else have we? The world, new cycle. So this is a new beginning for you. This is some ish coming to an end and a new beginning. Bottom of the deck, shadow aspects to consider. We have self-care. So this tells me, and it was in reverse when I looked at it, self-care. You're not caring for yourself properly. Low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, retreat. And that, my friend, feels like what you exactly need to do. Stop worrying about the future. You got to live in the now. The future's there. If it is a blessing meant for you, it will not pass you by. You will get it. But you have to be in the right energy. If you're depressed, you're worried about the past. If you're anxious, you're worried about the future. That's why the present is a gift. I think I got that from Kung Fu Panda. Anyways, I hope this was helpful to you. Oh, you know what? Let me do one oracle card for you, sweetheart. Otherworld Oracle. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna blow off. Sorry. All right, let's get one for this energy. There we go. Duality. Something I particularly like as an Aquarius as well. Duality. Get the right angle. These cards look really cool in that light if I get the right angle. Right. And that is Roman numeral dos. And we're going to read it in English. Duality. In the dance of the poles, where light and shadow collide and merge, one finds the core of cosmic riddle. The answer behind I don't speak English no more. The answer behind duality. To grasp this revelation is to embrace the paradox at the heart of existence. For without the interplay of opposing forces, the delicate dance of life would cease to exist. To reject duality is to deny the very essence of creation itself, to imprison oneself in a prison of stagnant absolutes. But to truly perceive the symphony of existence, learn to find solace in the stillness from the place where movement arises. Find yourself blessed with a vision that transcends mortal understanding. And in the threads of duality and polarity, find the moment of profound revelation and become as old as the poles themselves, boundless and eternal. So I really feel this plays on the rest of the reading. With these swords coming out, I feel like maybe you were charging forth when it wasn't time. And what you really needed to be doing was resting, reflecting, and healing, and finding the duality within, the fine balance between when to act, when to move. Learning to listen to intuition, learning what your higher self is trying to tell you. When you take enough rest and meditation, you can really get some signs from the universe. And on that note, I have been meditating since I was like 14, 15 years old, reading about out-of-body experiences, stuff like that. And I actually, when I got my tattoo done, got to practice it since, well, in a bigger way, since I was a teenager, doing little tricks like, oh, I'm gonna bleed on one side of my finger and not the other, stuff like that. Anyways, as I lay there and got my tattoo, I just meditated and tranced out. And as long as I stayed in that trance, it really didn't hurt. And they were laying color. I don't know if that's supposed to hurt a lot or not, but I don't know if it makes a difference. But then as soon as like I'm paying attention to the people talking to me around me and trying to involve in that, the booze, it started to hurt. And so I just like went back into the trance state and it didn't hurt. Except for this one spot over here, which oddly shot down my back into my butt and down my leg and made my leg twitch. There's just this one spot. It didn't feel great. But I mean, yeah, my tattoo is like that big. And I was able to meditate through that though. It's amazing what your mind can do. There is so much power in your mind. And the energy that powers the mind can also reflect on the outside of you. So again, my friend, my sweet, make sure this is right, because it will project around you. We are all reflections of each other. So if you're going into something and you're not fully healed, then you're going to reflect and not Holyfield. Holyfield, isn't that a fighter? I can't say it. Fully healed person. So we want to make sure that, you know, we're all put together before we go seeking love. So right now, Dr. Jones, no time for love. Just relax. Just be. Learn what it is just to be yourself, by yourself, with nobody interacting with you, and learn the little parts about you that you love so much, because I guarantee that right person is going to love every bit of you just as much as you've learned to love yourself. Anyways, we got 32, 33 on the clock. I'm going to wrap that up. Love, light, and all the love of the universe to all of you. Love and hugs. Bye. Mwah.